Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's about that time of night again where I should be in bed, but the mysteries of EZ Delivery Co. call my name, or rather the lack of mysteries, because there's definitely nothing weird going on in this town. Let's dive in where we left off. Alright, file 1. Resume. We had $38, 27 liters of fuel, and we were on day 2 after 6 deliveries. Okay, we are dropped back off. I'm not sure exactly where. I suppose we're still in Munton, I believe it was called? I suppose we're somewhere in Munton at the moment. I guess I should take a second to orient myself. Our goals were to buy the snow tires, which we've already done, go to the fishing town to meet MK, as well as purchasing a cooking pot from the depot so we can get coffee, which is more cost effective than the energy drinks from EZ Co, and also to actually brew coffee in that cooking pot. So I guess what we can do is grab a job back to Snowy Peaks, which should pay decently well. It would have to take us from Mountain Town to Snowy Peaks, however. This one pays $46, that looks really good. It does say Mountain Town, I'm not sure. This shouldn't keep us in the same spot because this says Intercity. But Mountain Town is not Snowy Peaks. So I'm not totally sure what to make of this. Okay, where are we at the moment? Right, we're at the pawn shop. So we are in Munton. Right, that's the EZ Auto that we got our brand new snow wheels from, which are going to be working overtime. I guess we'll go ahead and grab a job to Mountain Town. Where does that actually take us? Oh, okay, so it's within the map that we're currently on. Okay, we'll give this a try. Pick up from the EZ Mart. I'm surprised that it pays $46. It pays very, very well. So let's head over to the EZ Mart, which should be back here somewhere. From what I saw on the map anyways. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is going to be some wild terrain we're going to be driving through. Snowy Peaks was basically a flat land compared to this, but we do have the snow tires at the recommendation that MK made, so I think we'll be okay. Now hold on a second, where exactly am I headed? Let me pull up that map one more time. So I should be here right now. This should be the pair of buildings we just came from, the pawn shop as well as the auto parts. So we should just have to follow this long and winding road, supposedly up a hill to the peak of Munton. This will give us plenty of practice. I'm a little bit concerned about how low we are on energy. Upper Munton, up we go. But I do believe I have some energy drinks in the in my inventory. Let me take a moment and actually make use of those. There's my energy drink. I'll grab a quick sip, and we've got 3 and some change bars now in our energy, so we should be in a good spot. Holy smokes, I forgot that I can't drive too quickly through here, or I will pay the price. Okay, I've driven completely off-road. It's kind of difficult to tell where the road starts and where the snow ends. Okay, these indicators will be very useful. I don't even want to know what happens if we drive off the mountain, so I'm going to take it nice and slow through here. And anytime I see a massive pile of white like this, I'm just gonna ease off the accelerator, take it easy. I want to make sure that we actually make it to our destination and not our final destination, if you know what I mean. We'll round the corner. Yeah, these indicators are actually amazing. Shout out to the city workers that installed those. Quite literally lifesavers. Okay, I'm going to assume all of these are runoff from the mountain. What are those called? Landslides? Holy smokes, okay. Finally, we've reached some sort of actual... Oh, not just any actual destination. We've reached the actual EZ Mart. Alright, let's see who we meet in here. Wait a second. Hey, mate. Wait, is this Tui? Welcome, I'm Theo. Oh, I've got my wires crossed. Hi, Theo. How have things been so far? They've been a little bit snowy. Looks like you're doing great. Oh, thanks. The more time you spend with the locals, I'm sure the more they'll like you. Oh, I like you already. Alright, pick up the payload. No time to waste, Theo. It's cold out there. Alright, we'll throw this in the back of the truck. Close the back. And you can see the ice already starting to form on the outside of the screen. So we'll get back in, and we should be making our way back to Snowy Peaks if I'm not mistaken. Right, so we're headed in that general direction, but we're still going to be in Mountain Town in this exact same map, but we'll be right next to the tunnel. So, we'll make our way back down the mountain. And again, even though this delivery will still be on the same map, it'll be right next to the exit. Holy smokes, I need to absolutely clobber the brakes there. Ooh, got a little bit carried away talking about my final destination, and I almost reached my actual final destination. Okay, let's take this nice and easy. Okay, we're back on the road here, so I can pick up the pace just a little bit. How fast you go is not a huge indicator of how well you're going to do, but picking up the pace is useful. Because you don't want to just be lollygagging, spending energy, and then find yourself stranded. I do only have one energy drink in my inventory now, so when I do make my way back to Snowy Peaks, I'll have to make a pit stop for some... Well, if I have enough money for the coffee, I'll do that, but more than likely I'll need some intermediate energy drinks. I do think we're still on the right path. I mean, we're supposed to be going downhill, and we are. I don't know why I have this vague notion that I've gone the wrong way. No, I think I recognize this. Could really use a snowplow or 10 through here. Okay, we're headed the right way. So back to Winton we go. That's where we met MK at his cabin. I'm not on the edge of a mountain anymore. Oh, wait, yes I am. I was going to say I'm not on the edge of a mountain anymore, so I can probably pick up the pace, and then I looked over and saw a rather rocky cliff. So maybe I should always be a little bit wary around here. Okay, that takes us to Winton. That right over there should be the pawn shop as well as the auto shop. Rather rocky terrain to establish a scattered neighborhood in, but gets us a rather nicely paying job. Okay, so which way am I actually headed now? Okay, it looks like I'm headed up towards Winton. And supposedly there's also a gas station there. I mean, my tank is almost full. One of you guys commented in the first episode that I was stopping for gas a little too often for your liking, which is kind of funny because I derive that directly from my real-life behaviors. You know, I see the tank a little bit low and I'm like, well, it's a really nice feeling to have it full, so I might as well just stop in and do it right now. Which, I don't know, realistically probably cost me more gas than just waiting for it to get at least halfway down before filling it up again. This road has way less snow, so I feel a little bit better about zipping through here. Oh, and just as I say that, just a little patch of snow. And somewhere around here... Wait, that's the fuel station. Where's our actual drop-off point? Further down? That's all that I can imagine. is that it must be further down somewhere. So that's the fuel station. Oh, we have a vending machine over here. I might actually take... Okay, wait. I'm going to take a second to get a EZ drink. I'm a little bit confused where our delivery is. Let me go ahead and buy one of these. Thank you. And I'll go ahead and drink it right now. You can see the edge of our screen getting a little bit icy. I should probably get back in my truck. Rear it out of here. Where exactly am I supposed to go? Oh, wait, it is through the tunnel. Never mind, I actually did the right thing, and I grabbed... Oh, I've been going the wrong way this whole time. I actually need to go all the way back down Winton and hang a left. It actually is back at Snowy Peaks, I suppose? Where is Mountain Town? Is that... Oh, this is taking us directly to MK, isn't it? Hold on a second. Meet MK in Fishing Town. The tunnel is east of Mountain Town. So we are going back home. Okay, well, this is good news. I mean, it's bad news in the sense that I've now driven through all of this icy terrain for a single EZ drink, which can't possibly be fuel efficient, energy efficient. Can't be justified really in any by any stretch of the imagination, but we've now oriented ourselves and we're back in our flow. So let's head over to our actual destination. So I need to hang a left at this upcoming intersection. Should be right past this bridge. Oh, large piles of snow. We almost got a little bit of airtime. See, if I got extra money for airtime, I think I'd be having a little more fun. Okay, we're headed back this way. Yeah, I remember coming down this way. It was horrendous. You can tell the difference with the snow tires because the truck doesn't slip nearly as much. Okay, nice. Through the tunnel and back to Snowy Peaks. There we are, back to our hometown. We can pop a quick look at the... Ah, I see what's happened. I've confused Snowy Peaks, which is where I went, with Mountain View, which is where I am. So that other map is the Snowy Peaks map. In fact, I'd be willing to bet if I picked up another job, it would call that other map Snowy Peaks. But here, we're in Mountain Town. Understood. I never actually had a name for this original map, so I wasn't really sure what I was reading. But this is Mountain Town, which makes sense. There's a lot less snow here. Now, we just need to head over to Easton, which is actually easy peasy. We've driven this so many times in the first episode that I'm very confident I can just zip through this. I even know exactly where to expect the snow and everything. There should be a rather large pile coming up right here, which is actually hilarious because compared to what we dealt with in Snowy Peaks, that was absolutely nothing. I probably could have sped through that as well. Go past this radio tower now. We've already crossed the first bridge, 2 more to go before we arrive in Weston. And then we sort of hang 2 really sharp lefts. Whoa, I forgot that if I go too fast I can still skid out. I do need to be careful through here. I say as I very aggressively accelerate. To be fair, I have yet to die in this game, so I'm not particularly afraid of what that might bring. Well, actually, it could reset all of my progress. So maybe I should be a little more afraid. We'll hang a right through here. That was bridge number 2 we crossed back there. 1 more to go. It's basically just a straight shot now to Weston. This is going to go from a relaxing delivery game into NASCAR. Need for speed. How fast can you drive through this? That is the 3rd bridge now when we arrive in Weston. We have no business here, so we are zipping right on through as best we can. First left here is ours. Hello and goodbye. Down this loop should take us to that, to what I thought was a cliff in the first episode, which is kind of funny in comparison to what we've now seen at Snowy Peaks. This is what I thought was a cliff, which is amazing. Goes to show we've gotten very comfortable with our new job here at EZ Co. Straight shot to Easton, only one more bridge left to cross. And that's the one that bridges Weston to Easton. Here we are. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too cocky driving this truck. a little bit too reckless. I don't know, I like my snow tires. Okay, our drop-off point is, where is it specifically? It's right behind the gas station. Cut through here and shout a quick hello to Gus. And here we are, the drop-off point. Sweet, we'll go ahead and hop out. Grab the load, place it, and don't mind if I do collect my well-earned cash. Have an easy day. With $83, I think I will have an easy day. Okay, we're halfway down on fuel. I think now we're justified in stopping for some gas. So we'll go ahead and hop out. Talk to this grouch again. Let's stay optimistic. Maybe he'll change his attitude at some point. Okay, yeah, no such luck. Exactly who I wanted to see. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, cool. To prove that there is no such thing as a... Oh, benevolent god. Okay, that's actually kind of malicious. Give me $30, if you insist. Now go away. Okay, well, at least I got my gas. Sweet, we are on a full tank now. I think I'd like to also grab a drink. I know that really we should be focusing on getting that coffee, but I do need something to survive on. Oh, I've got to kick this so we can actually grab our drink. We'll have it now. No, I'm not hopping out quite yet. I do need to have it kind of quickly, though. Oh, the ice is getting to us. No. Okay, we've drunk the drink. We're back in the car. The ice really gets you super aggressively. I mean, it's what? What is it supposed to be? -8 degrees outside? At 3 in the afternoon? It makes sense. Okay, we're full on fuel. We have energy. We have $50 in the bank. Our ultimate goal is to meet MK in the fishing town. But personally, I'd really like to get these side goals completed. Purchase the cooking pot from the depot in Snowy Peaks. Coffee is more cost-effective than energy drinks. Right, and MK is in Fishing Town, which is actually very near to where we are at the moment, because we are in Mountain Town, so just east of Easton is the tunnel to Fishing Town. In fact, I think it's the sign that we crossed before we hung a left to actually enter Easton. And then to actually brew the coffee, we need to place the coffee powder in a cooking pot over a lit fire. Now my question is, where exactly do we find a lit fire? I don't know, but I'm inclined to listen to MK, so we need $60 if that's really what we're going to do, which means we need another pretty penny. We could just do local. I don't know how much that's actually going to pay. 36 is not bad for Lupton to Weston. What's Intercity looking like? I mean, it's got to give me something like 70. That is definitely 70. Can we get even more than 70? I don't want to get greedy, but okay, that's barely over 70. And then 60. And then 40. Okay. These are all about the same distance. I might as well grab the first one. So we'd pick up in Easton, and then we drive all the way back over to Snowy Peaks, which means we can grab a third job on the way back. We'll have plenty of money to buy that cooking pot. I think this makes more sense than buying odd jobs here and there. So where's actually the pickup point? I didn't bother to look. I was so excited about the money I was going to make. Pick up from the EZ Market. Okay. We'll reverse, crash into our literal life source, and make our way to the EZ Mart. Here we are. Let's enter the shop. I forgot who works here. Oh, it's... Oh, I guess they're all run by the same... Hey, mate. Yeah, we just met you over in Snowy Peaks. You sure walk fast. I seem to have dropped the feminist... Oh, that's one of his lines. Seems to have dropped the feminist literature. Have you seen it lying around? Buddy, it's just you and me in here. You can drop the act. Okay, we'll hop back in our truck, and we're just headed to Snowy Peaks. So to be frank, the sooner the better. And EZ could not care any less about whether or not we make it with all of the packages. So we'll just arrive with the base package. You saw that sign back there said, if you head that way, you'll go to Fishing Town. I do think this is the fastest way to go about it, is to do long intercity routes with not that many stops. If anything, no stops, just a bunch of sharp turns. Get a big payout once on the way down, another one on the way back, and we'll be loaded of cash. To Upton. Going to practice my dodging and weaving skills. Maybe get a couple of cheeky jumps on the way there. I mean, this is nothing in compared to Snowy Peaks. Maybe grab a little jump here. Nice. Okay, oh goodness. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too cocky driving this truck, but it is fun. I mean, our suspension is monstrous. It seems to absorb any blow. I don't even know how much this package is supposed to weigh, but we absorb that no issue. Making our way now up to the radio tower, I believe. And then it's just a straight shot to Upton. I've been noticing that the radio every so often goes from the music to the news station, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be listening for something. Like I said, there are no mysteries in this town whatsoever. That is said multiple times in the description of this game, so there is definitely no reason for me to be suspicious. But I am. We are approaching the night. I wish I could do this for real. Work without ever having to sleep. No need to read the signs. I know where I'm going. I'm an EZ driver. I know all of these roads like the back of my hand. And now that I've just said that, let me go ahead and pop open the map and make sure I'm going even remotely in the right direction. Wow, we have to cross this bridge. Okay, so we're actually going up to Lupton for the first time. There's another radio tower over here. I have a funny feeling about these radio towers, I'm going to be honest. A very, very funny feeling that we're going to find out those radio towers are not what we think they are. They're the only place that we have had no reason to interact with thus far. And I know I've got my tinfoil hat on. It's perfectly possible that it's just there for aesthetics, but I don't know, such a minimalist game. I have a funny feeling that an entire new structure with a permanent or semi-permanent installment in the bottom right corner of our screen isn't so random. Okay, so let me focus on my job, take off the tinfoil hat for a second. We need to head down to Munton, and the first right turn made available to us just past the auto shop is the one that we're supposed to take. There should be a sign there as well that explicitly says up to Lupton, but a town with this much snow, I'm not going to hold them to too high of a standard. Like right there, I wonder if they're saying something I'm supposed to be picking up on. If they are, I'm not. I'm stuck in the Matrix as it is. Okay, so we should have to round this turn, and we should be looking for a right turn. There it is, the massive bridge that is going to take us to Lupton. Okay. Right-hand turn right here. No snow on the bridge is nice. I'm not going to accelerate too quickly because I wouldn't put it beyond... Oh, the music changed. That's kind of cool music. I wouldn't put it beyond the game to insert a massive hole somewhere that we could fall into. But so far so good. Okay, and then I believe I'm supposed to hang a right? No, good thing I checked the map. We're supposed to hang left here. The immensely useful indicators indicate that we should be going right here. Oh, and we're only 200 meters away from the drop-off point. There's another cabin back there I'd be mildly interested in investigating. 90 meters left. We need to take a sip of our energy drink here in a moment. Oh, we are getting further away. Okay, where on earth is this place? There's a cafe over here. It'd be nice to find a vending machine. I don't know if we'll find one way out here. 60 meters away. Oh, it's up there? Okay, well, I guess we are going off-road, climbing up this way. Where is this? Somebody's cabin? Oh, and it's not interactable at all. That is extremely creepy, I must confess. Let me go ahead and drop that off, close the back, get in the truck, and get out of here. I have no interest in hanging around and getting pulled in through the back door. Okay, I'll park down here. We have $120 to our name. I'm gonna hop out real quick and grab a drink. Oh, no. I need that. Wait, did I just throw out an old drink? No, okay. Wait, why do I keep throwing it? Is that empty? I guess it is. That one shouldn't be, though. Wait, why do I keep throwing it? Seek shelter, I'm trying to. Wait, does that mean that I've been having empty bottles? No, it's full. I should be able to drink it. We're super low on energy. Why can't I drink this? Maybe it is. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm gonna get in here. I should pick up another job, but I kind of just want to rush back. Okay, let's start a job. I think I can do it in time. Intercity, ideally. So these all take me back to Mountain Town. They pay way less. Oh, 45. Let's do this one. I'll pick up from Munton. That's perfect. Gives me a great... Right, it's the EZ Auto. Gives me a perfect reason to get out of here. I'm super low on energy. I genuinely need to get a drink and pronto. I mean, MK did warn us that those easy drinks don't last very long. I didn't expect to be down to a bar this quickly. I know good and well that I'm driving way too quickly for the terrain, but I don't really have a choice. Like I said, I'm down to a bar of energy. Okay, so the EZ Auto should be somewhere right up ahead. Should be those buildings right there. We'll jump here, never hurt anybody. Nice. New mail, energy. I know we're low on energy. Oh, what is it gonna say? All EasyCo delivery drivers are expected to maintain peak operational efficiency. Only authorized to purchase Easy Energy. Yeah, and then low energy may result in cold. Wait, we're not allowed to drink coffee? I know I'm low on energy. Wait, do I have any drinks? Like at all? Empty can? I have 4 empty cans? Oh, I have coffee. Wait a minute. I have coffee I can drink. No, I need to drink the coffee. Let me leave. Let me leave. Yes, I don't want this. Put it on the ground for all I care. No. Drink the coffee. We drank it. Perfect. Holy timing. Oh, I need to get in the truck. Please go away. Holy smokes. Oh, shut it. I know the tailgate is open. Wow, that was extremely close. I need to get rid of those cans. Those are extremely misleading. Is it littering if I just drop them right here? I'm literally just littering. I feel kind of bad, but For crying out loud, I almost died right there. Okay, the tailgate is still open, so let the ice push away from us. Now, in theory, this coffee will last us a little bit longer. We'll close the tailgate and actually get in the truck. Nope, place it, close it, and get back in. Okay, that was very close. We've got the delivery. Thank you to MK, that was abysmal. But we have plenty of money. We should just be making our way back. Let me orient myself. We need to head to the right, to Winton, perfectly. Very, very close call. Very interesting that the message explicitly stated that we're expected to only drink EZ energy drinks. I just realized I've called that Weston now, and it's Winton. So I suppose they're not tracking us because we didn't receive any mail after drinking that coffee. Oh wow, even with the snow tires, this is actually quite bad. Let's get a little bit higher. I suppose the downhill can't possibly be as bad. Sweet, we're back on the road. Nice, and we're at the tunnel. And we already know that at Mountain, what's it called? I don't even know where we are for crying out loud. Whatever. At our home base map, it's not nearly as bad weather as it is at Snowy Peaks. Okay, where's our actual final delivery point? Easton, perfect. Actually, no, it's not. Wait a minute. That's the fuel. Oh, it's in Weston. So here's the thing. In our panic, I realized that I wanted to buy the cooking pot, but that is in Snowy Peaks, which means I need to buy several energy drinks and just have them all in my inventory, and I might actually have to do this one more time. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off. I'll cash out on the job, and I'll probably go maybe get fuel. I don't know how much fuel I'm gonna have, but I'm gonna need energy desperately. So I'm definitely gonna go to a vending machine and buy a whole bunch of energy drinks. Like literally however many the inventory allows me to hold on to. I don't even care about the cash, because I'm going to take another 2 trips going back up to Snowy Peaks and coming back down. So really my only concern is having energy drinks in my inventory. And well, in the perfect world, we would get the coffee pot on that trip on the way up, come back down already knowing how to use coffee instead of EZ energy drinks. Quite against the wishes of EZ itself, which I'm not exactly sure why they would want us to only drink their energy drinks. Probably because they're way overpriced. I mean, I think it charges us like $5 to drink a drink, which is that's insane. $5 for an energy drink. I mean, there are trips that make us less than $5. I mean, if we were taking, for example, those $1 or $3 trips, I think we'd quite literally not have enough to survive. So it's quite lucky that we've met MK and learned about intercity trips as well as supposedly the underground market of coffee. Hey, maybe that's profitable. Okay, let's check the map. We need to hang a right here. Delivery point should be just up ahead. 200 meters to go. Don't remember exactly where we're supposed to drop it off, but it's somewhere around here. 70 meters to go. It's right around the corner then. The factory is that way. What? Factory. I wonder if we can go that way. Let's focus on getting the cooking pot, and if we have plenty of good things going in our favor on the way back, then maybe we'll go and check out that factory as well. Okay, we've dropped that off. And I think what I'll do... I have energy, so what I'll do is I'll pick up a job, an intercity job that is, back to Snowy Peaks. And what I'll do is I'll stop in Upton and get a whole bunch of energy drinks, so... I guess the $70 one should send us back to Lupton? You'd imagine, so let's go ahead and start that job. Pick up from EZ Auto. Where's EZ Auto? Oh, we have to pick up from Easton. Maybe I could have done that a little bit better. Well, if I'm going to Easton anyways, I might as well buy the energy drinks there. I mean, we have $170 for crying out loud. We're doing just fine. I mean, gas is going to give us quite literally a run for our money. That guy Gus over there charges $30 for a half tank. I mean, that's gotta be almost extortion. Actually, that's not that crazy far off from real life, but let's go ahead and hang left. Easy Auto should be right past the gas station, if my memory serves me right. Does it? It sure does. Okay, it's right up here. As you can see, we're already very low on energy, so let's get this over with as quickly as we can. Hey there. Oh, I remember Seb was talking about retiring. But they would still come here every day with MK just to visit. Oh. Made me feel special, you know. Interesting. Sorry, who were you again? Oh, I didn't mean to interact with you again. And a third time. Okay, let me pick up my load. Drop it off in the truck. I feel a little bit bad for this guy. He's genuinely very sweet. I did not know that Seb and MK were so close like that. That's news to me. I don't know, this guy Seb gets brought up more often than I'm comfortable with, to be honest. I don't know what part he plays in the story. Hey Gus, yeah I know, attitude every day, huh? Surely this will have no environmental impact. Hey man, if you know where I can buy an EV, you let me know. I'd go over there and untie your shoes, but you're not worth the effort. I'll appreciate you holding back. That's $22.50 for a half tank, not bad. Now go away, as you request, my friend. We'll get out of your face. Get back in the truck. Go ahead and back out, pull up next to the vending machine. I guess we'll just buy as many as we can. Pick it so we can actually grab the drink. Take it, and how do we put it in the inventory? There we go. Oh. Put it away and buy another. Oh, it's getting cold. Wait a second, wait a second. Okay. Seek shelter. I know. This is kind of annoying. I have to wait. You'd think I'd buy a sweater by now. Maybe I can buy a sweater at the depot. That'd be kind of nice. It'd be a nice touch. Okay, we'll take this drink as well, put it in the inventory, and buy another. Gosh, we just love spending money, don't we? Grab another, put it in the inventory, and buy one last one before we quite literally freeze to death out here. We'll take that one as well, drop it in the inventory, get in the truck. Okay, interestingly enough, we actually do need to drink one as well. So I'm going to wait for the ice to secede, and then I'll hop out and buy one that I actually drink. Maybe two. Might as well spend the extra cash. Alright, let's buy another. Okay, come on. We've got to, like, tilt this whole thing. Okay, that's one. We'll throw that out. Buy a second one. And then we can hit the road. Yeah, I guess maybe tilting the vending machine isn't the sharpest idea I've ever had. Okay, let's get in the truck. And I'm not going anywhere. Not even a step until I throw out that empty can. So I've already seen the trouble that it can cause us. Okay, there's the empty can. We'll toss it. I mean, this is my hometown. I can't litter over here. And we'll head out to Snowy Peaks. Alright, let's get a move on. I'm going the wrong way. Let's get a move on in the right direction. I mean, I know this place like the back of my hand. I wonder how quickly I can get there. Interestingly enough, I don't know any shortcuts. You'd think by now I would have found one, but everything seems to be divided by these huge cliffs. I mean, as much as I'd love to spend some energy going exploring, I feel like it would probably end badly for me, to put it nicely. Let's hang a right over here. So where are we right now? We have plenty of energy drinks. I think I have like 3 in my inventory. We're full on gas. We're taking the wrong way. We need to hang a right here to Upton. We're headed back to Snowy Peaks. Let me try to remember this because sometimes we stack goals and missions and things get lost in translation. So when I get to Snowy Peaks, obviously I need to deliver the package. I'll probably need an energy drink by then as well. I need to buy the cooking pot, which I'll have plenty of money for because I'll have obviously the 120 that I have at the moment, as well as whatever I make off the delivery. So I'll make the effort to buy the cooking pot. Again, I have energy drinks, so that extra distance shouldn't be a problem. And then pretty much as quickly as I can, I'm going to grab a job back down here, preferably the highest paying one. That one should take us a pretty good distance all the way down to Easton. And then I think we'll be ready to go meet MK at or rather past the fishing tunnel. That's pretty much what our itinerary is at the moment. You know, bar us driving off a cliff or something, that's pretty much how these things should go. I'm so suspicious of that radio station. You know what, on the way back, before we go meet MK, I might even pop in and just see what's going on in there. Because I understand that this is loosely open world in the sense that there are certain things that you have to do, so it's not all free will, but there are some things that are just almost inviting. In a very eerie way, those radio towers are extremely inviting. Who knows, maybe we can't even go inside, but I don't know, it's like this thing in the back of my mind, I just can't shake it for the life of me. I just can't convince myself that there's nothing there that I need to check out. I love that they give us the package back, as if there were a shred of hope that in this even worse condition, we were going to be able to hold on to it. I think driving up at the top is our best case scenario. Oh, goodness. Pick up the payload. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Wait a second. I've gotten way too comfortable. I need to go back and pick that up. Oh, which means I need to drive uphill again. Pick up the payload. No way it's dropped off the hill. Surely not. Oh no, it's down there. Oh, it's fallen down the hill. You know what's funny? I thought that was the cabin. And now that I look at it, how could I have thought that was the cabin? Okay, thank goodness. I think they just spawned it back in here. Because I don't actually think it felt like that. Okay, let me close it, the actual tailgate. Get back in the truck. And we're on a move. Okay, so I don't care whatsoever about the top 2 packages. But I do need to care about this last one. I did not... I mean, it makes sense. I take a huge bump. Obviously, the package is going to fly out. But I don't know, it just wasn't on my radar. Oh goodness, okay, I'm doing the same thing again. Let me slow down, because just driving off is not my sole concern anymore. Losing the package and having it roll off a cliff and potentially even having to drive all the way back would be a huge wrench in our cogs. So we're going to take it easy. I just need to make it to that nice flat bridge, drive into Lupton, see what hellscape awaits us over there, drop it off, grab the cooking pot, and we'll be on our merry way. Also now halfway down on energy, which was expected. Where do we need to go? Holy delivery station. Okay, so we're going to have to hang a right. And then the next right available to us will be a large bridge that will take us to this island with a radio tower right in the middle. Come on. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. I mean, like, it makes some sense, considering that a radio tower probably want higher up, probably want it somewhere relatively central, but at the top of an entire mountain seems excessive. There's no way those radio towers don't signify anything in the game. I mean, they've told us blatantly that there's something weird going on in this town, or rather heavily implied it, but I don't know, I'm having a hard time. I very much do feel like I've got that tinfoil hat on my head. It just feels like everything is suspicious. What's that? You only want me to drink EZ energy drinks? Must be because there's something in those drinks. What's that? There's a radio tower that I have to pass no matter what on my way to every single destination. Must be because it's controlling my mind in some way. I'm just starting to realize that the mechanic of having to drive from place to place is perfect for sort of doomsday... Oh, I've hopped out of my truck. For sort of doomsday imagining what could possibly be going on. We've now crossed the bridge. It's our job now to make it up the hill. 200 meters away from our drop-off point now. Should be right over here to the right. There it is. It's this... Oh, I don't want to call it a creepy cabin. It's just in a bad environment, but holy smokes, this is a creepy cabin. Okay, we'll grab this, pick it up, drop it off, close the tailgate, hop in the truck, and we are gone. Sorry. Love you guys to death. No interest in being here. Oh, I have $190. Wait a minute. Okay, I do need to drink an energy drink. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm just gonna... Sorry, leave that there. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. Here's the thing. If it's anything like Minecraft and I come back and it's not there anymore, it doesn't make me a bad person, it just despawns. Littering can't possibly be my concern if it's going to despawn now. If it doesn't despawn, then there's a pretty good argument there that I'm not sufficiently morally conscious to just keep it in my inventory and toss it when I get to the trash can. Imagine that's the conclusion to all of this. You arrive at the quote-unquote pearly gates, whatever the equivalent to that is in the game, and all it is a counter of how many times you littered. It's like 36 cans, you're over the limit of 20. Guess you're going to the bad ending. That would be really funny, actually. Okay, where am I going? I've now hung a left. I should have 2 bridges left to go, and I should be at the depot to buy the cooking pot. That would be really funny. You get to whatever the conclusion is, and it's literally just a counter of how many times you littered in the game. I guess that wouldn't be so funny because I've definitely littered more than I've recycled or thrown away things in their proper spots. Okay, this is extremely bumpy, but we're back to that point where my only concern is flipping the truck. If I don't flip the truck or like nosedive off the edge of a cliff, then I don't really care. Okay, is this the depot? What are you? You're not on the map. Wait, are you on the map? Oh, you are. This is the depot. Okay, okay. Hold on. That's why it says depot in capital letters on the top. I should probably buy an energy drink while I'm here, too. I have plenty of cash for it, so let's go ahead and head inside, meet these Snowy Peak people. Oh, is this Theo? I forget these people's names. I feel terrible. Oh, there it is. Cooking pot. This guy always has the stuff that we need. Sigh. Oh, this is the sad guy. Doesn't he have a crush on Ellie? I'm hopelessly in love with Ellie, but they don't even see me. I believe she herself says that they call her Crazy Ellie. Surely it's not because I hide behind a building whenever I see them. You're gonna have to talk to Ellie in a different way than that, buddy. I mean, that's not even talking to Ellie. That's quite literally, that's borderline stalking. That will cost $60. Whew, that is a pretty penny, but okay. I'll just be here. Man, if I didn't have my own things to be worried about, I would certainly take you to go talk to Ellie. Okay, let's put that in the inventory. Coffee powder. Can I buy some coffee powder? Sigh. I'm hopeless. Okay, buddy. $6.98 for some coffee powder. I'll just be here as you are normally. Ah, what the heck? Let me buy some more. Let me guess, you're hopelessly in love with Ellie? God, I'm a mind reader. Okay, okay. Like, I felt bad the first time, but we're getting into the same sort of rhetoric back to back to back. Okay, let me store that away and skedaddle. Okay, cool. We're in the truck. So, what did I say I was going to do? I was going to finish the delivery. I was going to buy the cooking pot. I was going to go check out the radio tower, but at this point I can't be bothered. I don't actually know how to make coffee right now, so I'm going to make a quick stop for some more drinks. Probably a terrible waste of my money. If I could just figure out where to get a fire, we'll put that in our inventory and buy a second one. That's probably all I should need. I'll drink this one and kind of just skedaddle at that point. Drink that up, give it a friendly toss over there. Oh, it's going to be a counter, isn't it? I just have this terrible feeling it's going to be like, how many times did you litter in the game? And that's going to determine our fate. Okay, let's ignore the obvious. Okay, we've bought the cooking pot. Brew coffee in a cooking pot. Place the coffee powder in a cooking pot over a lit fire. Which obviously implies I'm gonna have to find a lit fire somewhere. Mail. Cooking.env? Hello? Oh, how to cook. Build a campfire with 2 pieces of firewood. Drop a piece of firewood on the ground, place another on top. Oh, there's firewood in the depot. Wait a minute. Start the fire with a lighter, which we have. Place the cooking pot on top and add an ingredient. I wonder if the fire would keep us warm. Or are we still going to have to find shelter? Ingredients vary in yield and cook time. Wood stoves can also be cooked on. Oh, wait a minute. What was your name? Theo, Steve, Bob, Joe, whatever your name is. I'm not done with you. I actually have things that I need to buy. I need toilet paper. Oh, we have duct tape. What? You sure sell a lot of stuff over here. Tea bags. I mean, I have the money for it. Might as well buy some stuff around here. I wish I had a shopping cart. I'm having to buy everything individually. I know, buddy. It's not going to get any sweeter by sulking, okay? I'm sorry. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that is the harsh truth. Okay, we have tea. Now, a whole thing of firewood seems to come with 4 pieces. I know, buddy. I know. Things are tough out here. Is 4 pieces going to be enough? Or is that 1 piece? How many pieces do we have? Oh, 4 pieces of firewood. We've got some tea bags. We've got a lighter. We've got coffee powder. We are in a good spot here. I cannot deny. Okay, put that away. And see you later, Billy Joe. I don't remember his name. Let's get in the truck and pick up a job. We need a job to get out of Snowy Peaks. Okay, back to Mountain Town for $20. No. Give me at least a $30 job, surely. Because I'd be willing to bet these don't take us to Easton. There we go, 57. Holy smokes, 57. Where are we picking up from for 57? Right around the corner, even better. That's the thing, we're so far away that I can guarantee that if I pick up an expensive job, it will be right around the corner for us where we are at the moment, and it will be far, far away, probably in Easton. Okay, let's get back on the road. And you'd imagine the cafe is somewhere down here. Perfect. Don't think we've spoken to the fine fellow that runs this cafe. Oh, yes, we have. This is the Rizzler. Fancy seeing you here. You as well? You can deliver my package any day, if you know what I mean. Well, don't mind if I do. Get it because you're the delivery? I did get it, actually, yeah. Okay, pick up the payload. Gosh, I love stopping at the cafe. Okay, we'll place that, close it. Sure gets lonely being a delivery driver. Let us rock and roll out of here. Okay, where are we actually going? Who cares? We've got to go and wind up in Mountain View anyways, so the precise endpoint doesn't really matter. I mean, I can almost guarantee it's Easton, but it's not crucial information where it is in Mountain View, so much so that it is in Mountain View. And I think this is our bridge to Munton. Perfect. We only have $80. We've managed to more than half our earnings, but all of that is pretty much excess. I have energy drinks, I have energy itself, my fuel tank is full, I have a job on the way back, I have a happy wife and a happy... Okay, maybe not that. What else do I have? I've got the coffee pot, I've got a lighter, I've got firewood, I've got tea bags as well. I'm not really sure what possessed me to buy tea bags, but we have that, if that ends up being a good thing. We've got coffee itself, of course, and we've got a mission to meet MK, which is possibly the greatest motivator. That itself should count as an energy drink. The excitement to go meet MK again. Okay, this is the bridge that isn't really a bridge, that connects us to, what was it, Winston? Winton? Winter? Weston? The place that starts with a W. Winton, that's right. Tunnel back to Mountain Town. Oh, have I been calling it Mountain View this whole time? I can't seem for the life of me to get the name of anything right. I don't even know my own name. I mean, again, tinfoil hat, but I might as well not even take it off at this point. I have a funny feeling we might be Seb. We might be like a possessed Seb, coerced by EZCO in some way. I'm telling you, it's those darn radio towers. Maybe my tinfoil hat will protect me. Okay, let's knock those two off. Those aren't making it all the way down to wherever we're going. Which is Easton. Perfect. So we are on the right track. It is now 10 p.m. We'll be arriving there sometime around midnight, I'd imagine. Again, I don't want to drop the package, but I can kind of comfortably speed through here. Like I said, I know this like the back of my hand at this point. We've got this single lump of snow up ahead, which we can slow down just a bit for to make sure we don't drop the package. And we are on the move. Should I stop at the radio tower? I might as well. I mean, come on, I should, right? See what's going on? It's got a big red flashing light. It's practically an invitation. What's that meme? An invitation to get murdered? That's me right now. I don't know, I've got energy, I feel good. That's when you make the biggest mistakes, when you're feeling great. Upton Radio Town. Oh, it's interactable. What was that that just fell from the sky? I don't know, let's go have a chat. Oh my goodness, there's nobody in here. I have chills up my spine. I literally just got goosebumps on my ears. What is that we just turned on? I don't know, but I don't like it. I was kind of hoping we'd get to talk to somebody. I'm leaving now. Sorry. That was terrifying, to be honest. Oh my goodness. I'm getting chills on my face again. I'm getting like goosebumps on my cheeks. Yeah, that is... I didn't expect not seeing anybody in there to affect me so much, but it's been the norm thus far. I was genuinely expecting to see like perhaps an old man, I don't know, spiffy young woman excited about her job in the creepy part of town. I don't know, I was expecting to see somebody. There was nobody in there, literally just an item that we can interact with. That literally just says turn on and turn off. I didn't like that at all. Much less at 1 in the morning. Oh goodness, I'm driving fast not even to accomplish my mission in CMK, but rather to get away from that creepy place. On the bright side, I've pretty much confirmed, at least in my opinion, that it has something to do with the radio tower. Also, the fact that there's nobody there. Does that mean the radio is running itself, or what's going on over there? Do we get an explanation? Because EZ News comes on every so often, which is now creeping me out as well, because a tiny part of me was expecting to see newscasters over there. Now, that's a little bit silly because realistically, newscasters would be somewhere else, and there would just be a radio guy in the actual radio tower who's like a technician of some kind. I can't believe I've been talking about this whole drive back, but I'm very taken aback that there's nobody there. I don't think we've been anywhere that's just been empty like that. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it. It creeped me out. That's coming from me who wanted to investigate it so badly. Suddenly I have no problem with minding my own business. Like, who's changing it to EZ News? I don't like that at all. That's extremely unsettling. I'm very excited to go to the fishing town, and hopefully there won't be any snow and creepy radio stations. Oh goodness, I miss MK so much right now. Okay, our drop-off point is back here. I know it's excessive, but I'm probably going to grab gas and energy. Just gas is probably fine. Let's go ahead and hop out, grab this. Hello? Drop it off. Close the tailgate, get back in, have an easy day. You too. We need to drink energy drinks, so let's hop out and do that just for a moment. Grab that. Take a sip. I guess we could come and throw... Oh, we're getting low on health. Okay, we're getting back in. Do I need gas? Not really, but just to annoy that one commenter, we'll go in and have a chat with Gus. Humph. Oh, this guy always with the attitude. If EZCO offered mental health service benefits, I'd tell my therapist about you. You have a therapist? Gus, I'm actually proud of you for that. You're lucky they don't offer benefits at all. That's $25. Gus always with the kind comment. Now go away. As your request. Thanks for the gas. I don't know. I don't mind Gus that much. He's not nearly as creepy as whatever was going on in the radio station. Oh, it's stuck on my mind. I did not like that whatsoever. Okay, hang a left. I think we're ready to go meet Okay, I did not mean to step out. I think we're ready to go meet MK. I mean, we could pick up a job. Wait a minute. What are the odds there's actually a job to the fishing town? Like, that goes back to Snowy Peaks, that goes back to Snowy Peaks. No, it's all going to Snowy Peaks. Understood. Okay, well, let's go meet MK. Tunnel to Fishing Town. Well, off we go. First time for everything. First time for Fishing Town today. Excuse me, birdies. Hold on, is that a tower up there too? Oh, get back in the truck, for crying out loud. I think that's... Is that a radio tower up there? I don't know. I don't like any of this. This is creepy. Oh no, this is just the end of Easton. Tunnel to Fishing Town, alright. Well, off we go. You'd imagine Fishing Town would have some fish. That was a huge jump for no reason. I wasn't even going that fast, but okay. Let's go find out what's the dealio with MK. We've received the award Fishing Town. Oh, MK, I can... No way, is that a radio tower? No, that's a gatehouse, okay. MK, I cannot express to you how comforting it is to hear your mellow, jazzy tune. Genuinely makes my day. Also, you have fire here too. Can I make coffee here? I don't know. Let's have a little talk about this. Gosh, I'm glad to see you. Apparently, this used to be a bustling fishing village before EZCO took over the hydro dam. I mean, we all knew it was EZCO, but it's nice to hear it from MK. They blocked off the whole area for everyone, but employees and locals. It probably killed every business here besides the ones owned by EZCO. I actually need your help to infiltrate the dam. There are some supplies there that we'll need. To get your truck past this security gate, you'll need to reactivate all local radio stations. Oh, so I actually should have left that on over there. It seems to be a strange failsafe implemented by EZCO. I recommend buying yourself a cooking pot while you're at it. Oh, I've already done that. I'll make the trip to the other side first. I'll be waiting for you. Good luck out there. Completed Fishing Town. New goal, radio towers. Gosh, I love talking to MK. Genuinely just makes my day. Alright, goals. We've met MK in Fishing Town and unraveled a little bit more about exactly what's happening around here. And clearly it's no good, but I have every desire to help MK get to the bottom of this and maybe get rid of this pesky EZCO that has been paying me less than minimum wage. Okay, so our new job is to find and activate the radio towers, and I'd also like to make coffee at some point. I'll probably just brew it over here since this seems to be a new point for the mission. But that's where we'll end the episode for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I do appreciate those of you that came over here to watch me on the second channel, just mess around and have a little bit of fun playing these other games. I intend to not edit these quite as much. I know a lot of you guys said you watch the main channel sometimes to fall asleep or while you eat or whatever, and prefer the longer videos, so if you happen to enjoy these indie games and these longer, sort of more laid-back, casual episodes, consider subscribing. There will be more to come. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.